Life as a truck driver is pointless because my mindset. Now, I'm not trying to be some guru or anything like that, but I have done a lot of reflection. When you're in a truck for about 10 hours, 11, 12, 14, if you do your full 14, cutting it close, but man, if you do that, you have time to reflect, why was my attitude that way? Why was I blaming trucking for my life being pointless, aimless, when it was the one thing that gave me everything? The ability to learn, the ability to watch, the ability to listen, the ability to experience something new. Now a lot of jobs go out of their way to do that and pay you for it. This job gives you lessons, problem solving in real time. You have the ability to learn how to be an entrepreneur. You have the ability to learn how to lease a vehicle, how to dispatch. You can go so many ways within this field, and a lot of us just think about this steering wheel. We think about the monotonous task of picking up a trailer, dropping a trailer, but we don't even think about how we even got into this spot. Some of us were already born with the idea of being a truck driver. Some of us didn't even think we would ever be a truck driver. And then when we get into this position, we forgot who we were before it. Maybe you were worse, maybe you were better. I don't know you on a personal level, but if I had to reflect everything of my life and I look at trucking, I have to definitely say that it gave my life a lot more point than pointless. There was a time where I was with a young lady at the time, and I thought that the reason that my life was so messed up, I thought that the reason that I was failing was because of trucking. I was failing because I was not happy within myself. I didn't love myself. I didn't want to spend a moment by myself. In the truck, I couldn't have it silent. I would constantly listen to audiobooks. I had so many credits on Audible, it would be crazy. Audible did not need a sponsor at all. I was automatically going to them. History, anything I could do in order not to hear my internal thoughts. And I thought it was because of trucking. Trucking put me in this position. Trucking did this. Trucking. I put myself into this. I was the reason why I was not happy at each other. Like, oh, this has a problem. This has a problem. And I was willing to quit and run away. There's a movie with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds. And this movie is where they switch bodies. I hope I say his name right, Jason Bateman. They switch bodies and they realize how much they had. And it took a alternative perspective to see it. And I look at other people that say, I wish I was in your position. And I'm over here taking it for granted. I'm not in the best position that I ever wanted to be in my life, but I am in a better position than I would be if I had not stepped into this field. I've been a better man because of the things that I have went through. But back to the the young lady that I was tied into. I was tied with somebody that was drowning. And I was drowning with her. And I blamed the one anchor, the one thing I was holding on to. I was like, you're not pulling me up fast enough. When I literally was just begging her to keep dragging me down. I don't even want to get into everything that happened. But I have to hold 100% responsibility of myself not seeing the gift that I was given. So every time I hop in this truck, I pray and I say thank you. Because I could have went to college, became a lawyer, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt, and out here trying to figure out how to live. I could have been in so many incidents, wrong turns. But like I said, I believe in God. I pray, but God. And some of you don't really understand the situation that you have been given if you're a truck driver and you made it through the training. Because once you get into this field, you learn that you dedicate enough time at such a high turnover rate. Because this is the easiest time to be a truck driver ever. In the history of truck driving, this is the easiest time. Back then, you had manual. You still have it today, but that was the only option you had. Back then, you had paper logs. So on top of that, you didn't have this tablet. You were doing paper logs. I'm over here, I'm over there. Yeah, people used to skew it up and everything like that, but you had paper logs. So you think your job is hard. You get to your place, you got to take out a piece of that paper and start using pencil and start doing that. We complain when we get an error on here. We complain about everything. And I realized, like, dang, in the beginning, I kept on complaining about things that these older truck drivers, they be like, that's not a problem. What a real problem is if a part falls off of your truck. Or what a real problem is what happened to me last week. My wheel locked up. I couldn't turn it right, couldn't turn it left. I had to go ahead and just really rip it. Whole entire truck shut down, 60 miles per hour on the interstate. Small little thin exit area off like the side. We complain when we have a breakdown, we got to sit on the side of the road. I don't know about you, but I get paid for it. Some of y'all get paid for it and complain about it. Trucking did not make your life pointless. Trucking gave you an opportunity to see so much more. If you're in the truck, you can get a PhD. What does that mean? It might not be a government PhD, but if you want to be the most knowledgeable person about history, you can go find that information. I'm not going to sponsor this company anymore, but if you want to sponsor me, let me know. I get to take content and then I get it in the truck and I make content out of it. And this is the thing, I don't want to be a YouTuber. I don't want to be a YouTuber. I make videos to help other people, to make people laugh. Excuse me. But let's just say I have 1 million subscribers tomorrow. I'm not stopping what I'm doing. I'll still be me. And I'll still be trucking. So, my life has direction because something in this universe, God, whatever you believe in, typed into a GPS and directed me the right way and gave me a gift that I hope and pray I can have to the day I die, which is like 110. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch all of you in the next one. Peace.